Hi, my name is Robin Randolph, and I'm the author of Rawesome Recipes, and I'm also co-author with my husband Jeff with our new book, Pure 5-2 Transformation in 21 Days. When Jeff and I moved to the UK a couple of years ago, very quickly we were able to find this wonderful Enpee Prestige blender. So today what we're going to do is we're going to show you a range of wonderful recipes, healthy recipes, that we like to make using this Enpee blender. I'm going to start off using the pulse switch. And now I'm going to go over and turn the power on and just dial it all the way up to the highest speed. Okay, we're going to let this powerhouse blender just keep going for about maybe 4 to 5 minutes so that the hot chocolate can really start to get warmed up. As you can see, I placed a little bit of dark chocolate at the bottom of my cup, and now I'm going to finish it off with some sprinkles of nutmeg and give it a good stir so everything can just melt together. It's like drinking liquid chocolate gold. It's like they do it in Madrid, so it's really thick and creamy. Oh my gosh. And the nutmeg is perfect. Okay, now's our chance to get to show you how the Enpee blender can just quickly whip up a smoothie. So we're going to do this really quick. The lime and the mint together is incredible. And actually putting that parsley in there too for the chlorophyll, fabulous. And you can't even taste the spirulina. Did you see how quick this just whips it together? It's amazing. We call this the King Kong of blenders, and now you get to see why.
And smooth that is. You have to work at it to get it out, and that's what we're going to do next is try a sample. That's delicious. So here's one more amazing thing that you can do with your Enpee blender, and that's make fresh flour. So here we have a cup of the grain itself. These are wheat berries. And what we're going to do is we're going to grind them in the Enpee blender using the small dry jug. It's a ½ liter jug. And the reason why this is so important is that once grain is ground into flour, it begins to oxidize and become less fresh. In the case of whole grain, it actually becomes rancid. So there's an amazing difference in flavor between using commercial store-bought flour and freshly made flour. So if you've never done it yourself, you're in for a real treat. So, and it's totally simple to do. And we can see how fine this is right now. So you can see how finely powdered the flour is. And it's literally the particle size is as fine as anything that you could get in store-bought flour, but the difference is it's completely fresh. And let me tell you, when you bake some bread or pastries or pancakes or anything using fresh flour like this, the difference in taste is amazing.
Did you see how quickly this is blending things? Watch this. just a few seconds. Actually, we're going to throw in another beet to change the color. Just pop it in whole. Okay, so we're gonna let this blend on high for about 5 minutes and then wait and watch, and we're gonna have a nice hot soup. So here we go. See that steam just wafting out of there. Oh, sometimes what I like to do is I like to put some chopped up veg. So I've got bell peppers, tomatoes, and celery. And that way, if you want to have a more chunky soup, you can just add that in at the end. You can find this recipe on our website, purehealthyway.com. Just type in Enpee Blender Raw Enzyme Energy Soup, and it's right there for you. Okay, so I just made some soup, and my blender is a mess right now, and it needs to be washed up. So I'm going to show you how quick and easy this is. I just did 1 squirt of my washing up liquid in there. Put the lid on, make sure it's on nice and tight. Give this a few pulses. It gets all the parts that are stuck underneath the blades, just gets it all out of there, makes it really easy. Now all I need to do is just rinse it and I'm ready to go. All right, so we just pulled these peanuts out of the hot oven, so they're still kind of crackling and popping because they've been roasted for about a half an hour. We're just gonna drop them in. Got a few floaters out there. All right, and we're just gonna put a little sprinkle of salt, Himalayan salt. We're gonna use the plunger, and we're gonna start slow, and then we'll go from there. So I'm just going from corner to corner and I'm pushing down, and I want you to notice that we haven't added anything to this. There's no other oils. It's just the natural oils getting pressed out of the peanuts. And you can see how the colors are changing, so it's getting darker from the oils being released right here. This aroma of it is just fantastic. Reminds me of peanut butter cookies. All right, let's see what happens when we take it out. Delicious. And you know how it is when you eat peanut butter, it's really hard to talk. So bear with me. But how fun, our own peanut butter. And you know what? We know what went into this. Peanut butter, homemade peanut butter. Say is if you just can only afford to buy 1 piece of equipment, I would encourage you to save your money.